This Raw Vision video is brought to you by Metro Solar, proud partner of the Richmond Football Club.
Tim, thanks for joining us on Raw Vision, presented by Metro Solar. And the team, they competed pretty well for most of the game, but the Roosters really got on top in that final quarter. What happened in the last term?
Yeah, they beat us inside all day. The Roosters, they came to play. They really won the inside ball. They got it going their way, and in the last quarter, the floodgates opened. We lost some critical contests. Their midfielders and their main players really stood up, and a guy that had played back all day, Curnow, went back and went up forward and kicked 3 goals. And it was just a heap of little incidents that ended up resulting in a 10-2 last quarter. And I think at the 10-minute mark we were 4 points down, and then to lose like that was pretty disappointing.
There were some really good patches of play by the Tigers. They piled on some goals at the start of the second quarter. Is consistency just a big focus at the moment?
Yeah, it's the little things. We're just not doing well. A lot of our guys aren't making great decisions with the ball, and we just weren't good enough inside, and we couldn't handle the pressure of Ballarat. And then they were able to use the ball better going forward, and it was really won and lost in the midfield. Their guys really stood up, and ours went missing.
Brad Helbig, he continued his run of form. Is he likely to make a senior appearance soon, do you think?
Brad played through the midfield. He was a solid contributor for us, but was well beaten. All of our mids were well beaten by North Ballarat. So if you look at our individual stats, and a lot of the boys were rated their game probably a little bit higher than we would as coaches, given that they were beaten so badly inside. So it's his first game as a midfielder. It was really good to see him in there, but we need a bigger effort from our midfielders if we're going to be competitive.
You must have been pleased with Orion's ruck dominance throughout the game, though.
Yeah, Orion was terrific again with his ruck work. He gave our mids first use, but we couldn't hang on to the ball, and the Ballarat boys probably have read him before, so they knew where he was hitting it, and they were able to get first hands on the footy. But to go forward and kick 3 goals, his hands are much better now. He's really marking the ball well, and he's having a solid impact. So it's just a matter of time for him to hopefully get a game or 2 before the end of the season.
Some of the VFL listed players are really stepping up as well. Nick Wynn, he got plenty of the ball.
Yeah, Nick's played a few good weeks now. He's playing across our half-back line, and he's really starting to come into the team. He's gelling well with a couple of other backs. He's been terrific over the last 3 or 4 weeks, and he was well supported this week down back by James Wall and Ed Barlow. They were terrific, and Dan Shebeki played his second game, which is really good for him. They were all solid contributors on the day.
And Collingwood down in Morwell this weekend, no doubt that'll be a tough match.
Yeah, it will be. Collingwood, when they've got their players, are a very strong side, very hard to beat. We were beaten really badly in the middle of the ground this week, and Collingwood, it's a strength of theirs, a contested football. So we need to make sure we have a look at that during the week and make sure our players come out ready for that contest, because we know if we can win the ball inside, we've got the outside game to be able to really put pressure on sides. But you can't do much outside if you can't win the ball.
Thanks for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks, Jamie.